I want to start by saying I'm not someone who scares easily. I've lived alone for 2 years, ground floor flat, end of the hall. I know my building, I know my routine, and I know my neighbours. Or at least I thought I did. This is about the man in flat 4. I never had a reason to think about him much. He moved in around the same time I did. Quiet guy, kept to himself. We'd nod in the hallway sometimes, occasionally exchange a word about the weather or the bins. Normal neighbour stuff. His name was Daniel, or at least that's what he told me. It started with something small. It always does. About 3 months ago, I came home later than usual. Work had run over, it was past midnight. As I turned the corner into my hallway, I noticed his door. Just slightly open, not wide open, just a crack. And right at that crack, in the darkness behind it, I could see something. An eye. I stopped, told myself I was tired, imagining things. The door clicked shut. I went inside, locked up, and didn't think about it again. At least not that night. A few weeks later, I noticed my doormat had moved. Barely, maybe a few inches to the left. The kind of thing most people wouldn't even register. I registered it because I have a habit of lining it up with the edge of the door frame. A little thing, but I always do it. I pushed it back, said nothing. Then my recycling. I leave it outside my door the night before collection. One morning I came out and it had been gone through. Not emptied, just searched. Things rearranged, a few items missing. I started paying closer attention. Over the next few weeks, I kept notes. I know that sounds paranoid. Maybe it was, but I'd started noticing a pattern. Whenever I came home, no matter what time, there was a sound from flat 4 within seconds. Not movement exactly, just presence, like something shifting to attention. I started varying my routine, coming home at different times, taking different routes, using the side entrance instead of the main door. It didn't matter. The sound was always there. One night I couldn't sleep. Around 3 a.m. I got up to get water and glance out of my hallway window, the narrow one that looks out onto the small gap between the buildings. There's a ledge there just below my window. On that ledge was a phone, propped against the wall, camera facing directly into my flat. I stood there for a long time, then I grabbed it. The screen lit up when I touched it. No passcode. It opened straight to the camera app. It had been recording. I called the police. They went into flat 4 the next morning. Daniel wasn't there. No sign of him. Clothes gone, personal items cleared out. Like he'd left in the night, but what he left behind was still there. One wall of his bedroom, floor to ceiling. Photographs, all of me, coming and going through windows in the hallway. Some I couldn't explain, angles that made no sense, moments I couldn't place. How long he'd been doing it, I don't know. The police wouldn't tell me everything. They never found him. I don't live there anymore, obviously, but sometimes in my new place, in a new building, I think about that sound, that shifting, that sense of something coming to attention just as I arrive home, and I check the ledge outside my window every single night.